All right, so here's practice number 3. So let's first observe the pattern. I notice the numbers are getting smaller. So basically my two options are, is it subtracting or is it dividing, right? Those are the only way the numbers are gonna get smaller. So I see like, okay, this would be minus 24. Oh, if I subtracted 24, I wouldn't get 12, so it's not subtraction. This is dividing, right? And what I would do is I would just like focus on the smaller numbers, like, okay, 12 divided by what is 6? And look, oh, this was my mistake, right? 12 divided by what is 6? Oh, that's divided by 2, right? And then 6 divided by what is 3? Oh, that's divided by 2. So what's happening here is we're dividing by 2. However, remember, we like to use multiplication, not division. Why? Because in order to use exponents, we need repeated multiplication. So what I'm going to do is instead of saying divided by 2, I'm going to say, oh, that's the same as being multiplied by 1/2. Look, half of 48 is 24. Half of 24 is 12. Half of 12 is 6, and half of 6 is 3. So I'm multiplying by 1/2. Okay, now, if I'm multiplying, that's exponential. Okay, where's my starting point? My starting point is where the x value is 0. My starting point, my y-intercept, is 24. And how is this changing? It's being multiplied by 1/2. So this is called a decay factor. My decay factor is 1/2. This is decaying by half each row. Okay, so my equation is going to look like this. Y equals, look, and I'm going to do this so we can see it. My equation is going to be this form, y equals, and I'm going to write it small here, a times b to the x. Okay, now my a is the starting point, the y-intercept. That's 24, right? This is my starting point. So it's y equals 24. And then what's happening? I'm multiplying that 24, look, by half, then by half again, then by half again. So the b is my decay factor, and I'm multiplying it by 1/2. How many times? X number of times. All right, so now here's my equation, right? Let's check it. So here's the equation. I'm just copying it. And now let's choose a point. Let's choose, we'll choose 2 and 6. Okay, so when I plug in, I'm going to plug in 6 for y and 2 for x. So look, I'm going to plug in 6 right here for y times 1/2 to the power of 2. Okay, so now 6 equals, look, I'm going to do this right here. What's 1/2 to the power of 2? Look, that's 1/2 times 1/2. So we multiply across the bottom and just across the top, right? So 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 2 is 4. So that's 24 times 1/4. 24 times 1/4 is the same as 24 divided by 4, right? Or you could view it like this. Look, I'm multiplying. 24 times 1 is 24, right? And then 1 times 4 is 4. 24 over 4, same as 24 divided by 4, it's 6. And I'm good. Now look, if I want to make my life easier, watch what I'm going to do. Instead of choosing 2 and 6 here, look, see how I had to take a fraction to a power? It's kind of annoying. Look, let's choose this point. Why? Because then I'm going to take the fraction to the power of 0. Okay, and anything to the power of 0 is the number 1. So this is going to be easier. So I'm going to use this point, 0, 24. So I'm going to plug in 24 for y equals 24 times 1/2 to the power of 0. What's 1/2 to the power of 0? It's the same thing everything to the power of 0 is. It's 1. And what's 24 times 1? It's 24. So we're all set. Okay, so you can make your life a little easier like that.